Responsive grid is one of the most used layout components in Skuid, as it's used to place components side by side, which is essential in building any functional app. For example, you can add KPI tiles next to each other using responsive grid. As its name implies, responsive grid is a key component to building a mobile-friendly UI. In this video, I will share a few tips that will help you quickly get to your desired layout. If you need to restrict the width of components to fit to content, enter 0 as the flex ratio. In this contact directory app, I'm using 0 as the flex ratio of the division that the user avatar image is in, so there's no extra white space between the image and the next component. This leads to the second tip. You can center align a division by setting its flex ratio to 0 and adding 2 empty divisions on the left and right side with flex ratio of 1. To make sure these empty divisions don't take up extra space on a smaller screen, go ahead and set the min width to 0. For the third tip, instead of hard-coding pixel value for min or max width, you can use percentage or VW, which stands for view width, as the unit of the division width to allow for more responsiveness. For example, you can have a division that's always taken up 80% of the page width. To build with all screen size users in mind, you can add row gutter, min width, and max width to your divisions to improve responsiveness. When you have KPI tiles side by side, even if you don't need row gutter for desktop screens, if users view your page on mobile, row gutters will provide necessary vertical spacing. And lastly, as a best practice, simply use a single division responsive grid as a layout component. To learn more about responsive grid, check out our documentation linked below. Happy Skuid building!